Imagine the scene. Snow is falling outside the window, slowly, as if following instructions. A familiar melody plays through the speakers, the same one every year, repeated until it becomes part of the background, like the hum of a refrigerator. You are wrapping a gift. The paper is shiny. The bow is in place. Everything looks right. At this moment, you are sure you are taking part in something bright. You are preparing to celebrate the birthday of a man described as the kindest in history. A beautiful scene, almost perfect. But today, we will not talk about feelings. We will talk about facts. Fact 1. The missing date. The exact date of Jesus' birth is not recorded anywhere. Events are described. Circumstances are described. People, places, and even the political situation are described. But there is no calendar date, no day, no month, no indication of when exactly it happened. Fact 2. The silence of all sources. Fact: all major early accounts of Jesus' life avoid mentioning the date of his birth. The authors speak in detail about his origin, his family, his path. They do not spare words, but the date is not given. This does not look like an accident. It looks like a deliberate absence of emphasis. Fact 3. Shepherds in the open fields. Fact: at the time of Jesus' birth, shepherds were staying out in the fields at night with their flocks. This is a mundane detail. Details like this are rarely invented. Livestock is not kept outdoors during the cold season. It is a risk to the animals and a direct financial loss. Such a scene is only possible during a period of mild weather. Fact 4. The practice of the earliest followers. Fact: early Christian communities did not celebrate the birth of Jesus. They gathered regularly. They taught, preached, and passed on traditions. But among their practices, there was no celebration of a birthday. This matters. They were the closest to the events themselves. Fact 5. Which birthdays are actually mentioned? Fact: the birthdays described in ancient texts belong to pagan rulers, and every such episode is connected with violence and death. A birthday in that culture was not a warm family occasion. It was an attribute of power and a demonstration of force. Fact 6. What was meant to be remembered? Fact: Jesus established a memorial event connected not with his birth, but with his death. This was the event his disciples regularly commemorated. This was the event singled out as significant. If his birth had held decisive spiritual importance, one would logically expect a different emphasis. But the emphasis was placed elsewhere. Fact 7. The origin of the December 25th date. Fact: the date of December 25th is not directly connected to the life of Jesus and appears later. It does not appear in early sources. It was not used by the first generations of Christians. The date emerges at a time when major winter festivals with different origins already existed in society. Fact 8. Symbols without a source. Fact: elements such as a decorated evergreen tree, wreaths, garlands, and festive decor are absent from early Christian practice. They are not described. They are not mentioned. They have no direct foundation in early sources. These symbols appear later, from cultures that existed long before Christianity. Fact 9. A warning against mixing. Fact: there are clear warnings against mixing the worship of God with the customs of other nations, not adapting them, not renaming them, not disguising them. The meaning is simple. Form matters no less than content. Fact 10. The new year has no spiritual status. The beginning of the calendar year is not established as a spiritually significant event. No special meaning is assigned to it. It is not accompanied by religious instructions. It is an administrative point of reference, not a sacred moment. Fact 11. A different logic of time. Key events in ancient texts are dated not by calendar days, but by eras, by rulers, by periods, by historical milestones. January 1st is not singled out and plays no special role. So, what do we have? The holiday exists, the traditions exist, the emotions are real, but the facts point to a different origin and different priorities. This is not a call to ban anything. It is not an attempt to take joy away. It is simply a reminder. Sometimes, behind the shiny wrapping, there is a story that is not usually spoken about out loud. And before turning on the lights, it may be worth, at least once, looking at the facts, without music, without noise, and without snow falling outside the window.